nice hot coffee, and some...
Hello fellow readers, I'm Kato from Kakaju Studio, and today I'm showing you my Book Journals 2023 setup. Happy holidays! This is the time of the year when everyone is posting their reading journal setups for the upcoming year, and it's honestly one of my favorite times to be on BookTube. I favor a really simple setup, so I don't have very many spreads to show you, but I hope they'll inspire you in your own reading journal setup for the coming year anyway. This year I decided that I wanted to use stickers I had made myself in my setup. I actually had some washi tape made with those same moths that you see with the eyes on their wings, and I think it looks amazing, so I wanted to base my theme on their aesthetic basically. I decided to go for something that's like minty blues as well as craft paper and use the creepy moth as an accent wherever I could. Right now you're seeing me set up my cover page. I mostly wanted to focus on the big moth stickers I made and the year, so I went pretty simple with the rest of the decorations, using mostly leaf stickers that were in the same tones of craft paper, the year, and some of the stickers that I made myself. I kind of regret placing the moth that high actually. I wish I'd stuck to the initial placement, which was a little bit lower. Now we're on to my first spread of the year. This is my most used spread, and honestly it's the only spread that I use consistently, so that's why it's front and center in my New Year's setup. It is simply a What I Read in 2023 spread, and this is where I'm going to list every single book that I've read over the year. I think this is one of the most satisfying spreads to watch come together over the course of the year. Once again, you see me using those earthy tones as well as that minty color as an accent. You also see me using this green paper with florals on it, and this actually comes from Sticky Club. It's part of their beautiful advent calendar collection. Every single one of the sticker sheets that came in this year's advent calendar were in one of these envelopes, and I'm just using the inside of the envelope's beautiful textural paper as an accent in my book journal. Here you can see for the first time that washi tape with my own art that I made myself this year. I'm so proud of that project and it looks so good. It's gonna make me so happy to see it every time I look into my book journal this year. That's actually one of my biggest tips I'd have for you if you're just starting out a reading journal this year, is reuse scrap papers from places that you think might just be scrap. So whenever I buy stationery, sure, like the stationery itself is gorgeous, but I also make sure to look at all of the paper that it was packaged in. Often, stationery companies package their products in just gorgeous papers in and of themselves, and looking for those papers and keeping them when you find them is probably one of my biggest tips. Recycle paper and stationery whenever you can. Last year, I had about 110 different lines on my log, which was not quite enough for how many books I ended up reading this year. So I've decided to add one more page this year and make it to closer to 150, which is the approximate number I've read so far this year. Most of the stickers I used in this spread actually come from Sticky Club as well. Some of them come from their monthly subscription, others come from just buying sheets, and also others come from their advent calendars from last year and this year. Most of the washi tapes I'm using come from Note and Wish, which is a small two-person company that I absolutely love. Their washi tapes are the highest quality and I love them so much. They have great neutrals but also much more elaborate ones as well, though mostly you see me using their neutrals here, like this craft paper colored grid, for example. The silver washi tape actually comes from Canadian Tire, which is a hardware store in Canada. They had a huge sale on all of their Christmas wrapping materials last year at the end of the Christmas season, and I stocked up on all of their different washi tapes. They're not the highest quality, but for the price I paid for them, I can certainly find a use for them. Some of the other washi tapes you see, like the cinnamon stamp you see here, come from Aviva May Artsy's washi station. Now you can see me working on my 2023 reading goals page, which is the only other page that I really used in 2022, and that's why I decided to keep it for the coming year. This page was actually a lot more finicky than I thought it would be because I wanted to have some pretty equal distance between all of the different categories that I wanted to include. So you see me at the bottom right now adding 6 books by Québécois authors. I am Québécois and I feel like I haven't been reading very many books from people around here, and I think that's something I'd like to change in 2023. Now you see me add 6 craft books. I actually haven't read 6 craft books this year, so this might be a little bit ambitious for the upcoming year. But I really do like to learn more by reading about other authors and artists' techniques, so that's why I've added it on this list. And the final category I'm adding is 12 nonfiction books, which is also quite ambitious because this year I think I read 7 or 8, but I also find it very important to keep up to date with what is being said in the nonfiction sphere. Now we're just getting to the final flip through and some close-ups of the pages. I love how my cover page looks this year and how all of these pages look together. I think it looks very cohesive with the browns and the mint colors. And I'm just very proud of seeing my own stickers in my own book. Let me know in the comments what your reading goals are for 2023, and if you want to see more of my book journal, like this video, and subscribe to my channel for more bookish and artistic content. Thanks for watching!